Hi, I am Janne from Bodom and welcome to the Bodom Bar. As you enter the space, you're in the main bar area, and I should have pointed out actually bar and sauna because that's something very special that we have here. But here's some of our friends from LA and all over the world, which is one of the most awesome things about this bar is that whenever I come here, I meet some fans or friends of the band who have just traveled all the way to see this. And then, as it so happens, today we have some friends from LA, some friends from Australia. It's absolute craziness how that always happens. This is the main bar area. A lot of beer taps. We have an excellent selection of beers. We have local craft beers from Espoo, always on tap, and obviously our own beers, the Murder Point and the Lake Bodom Lager. Friendly staff. This is Russell. Some of the band's memorabilia on the walls. Like here is an unopened letter for Alexi from his bank, and he has never opened it, and he has just written lyrics onto that. So this is some of the memorabilia. He has some gold disc awards, some early stuff. He has more. He has lyrics that Alexi wrote for I Worship Chaos on some random piece of paper. This is one of our very first, it's actually our first real backdrop. Before this we only had this one crazy hand-painted thing that was not very good. This is the main room, kind of. All kinds of memorabilia around us. Here's one of the letters from the legendary COB lights. We got the B for bar in here. The guitar case, unfortunately, is the lamp, the lightning is dead right now, so we need to fix that. But there's some basses, some weird random stuff in here. And then these, the photos, oh yeah, here's, I may be rushing, I'm sorry. Here's Alexander's custom ESP with the Hey Crew Death Roll paint job on it, which is really legendary, and we're so happy that Alexander lent it to us for the bar to have it on exhibition. Oh yeah, I rushed by the Alexi guitars. We might need to talk about the Alexi guitars. Well, he has some very early awards for the early albums. And this I wanted to mention, we did this photo exhibition, Strikes and Gutters, Ups and Downs, a few years ago. And now most of all of those photos are up on the walls in this bar. So it's really good. You can also get to see almost the full extent of that photo exhibition here in the bar. Here's my guitar from the Tokyo Warhearts from our first trip to Japan, I think. Some more of the photo exhibition. What else do we have here? Photo exhibition stuff. Here's Henka's bass, really legendary. I think one of his very first custom shop basses with the COPHC lettering. Really nice. Here's some of the actual real Marshall cabinets from our rehearsal room in Nosturi. One of them we took the the speakers. We took the speakers out of one and made it into a bar cabinet. So, but we didn't actually had no idea that someday we're gonna have our own bar. This used to be our wardrobe cabinet that used to travel with us, and it is almost left as it was at the last show. My stage shoes are still here. Alexi's stage shoes are still here. Some of our clothing is still in there. It was just packed after the last show, and then we put it together. Some flags around the bar from fans. We've collected as many as we've could all over the world, and always collected them way prior to knowing that we would ever have a place like this to display them, but it's awesome that we now do. This room is kind of also a VIP area. You can rent this, and let's see if we could take a look at the sauna, because you know, there might be customers in the other saunas, but this is a fully rentable VIP situation. So there's 4 showers in here, and this is a real good size Finnish sauna. Very good size. I've been here with, you know, 10, 12 guys easily, and it still works perfectly. The men's then on top of this VIP sauna, we have a men's sauna and a women's sauna. The men's sauna is even larger than this, and the women's sauna is then smaller than this. And this is something very unique for this bar, I think, and I think it's so awesome when I come here and I meet like people from Scotland have traveled here so that they can just walk in their towels around the bar and go buy more beer and go back to the sauna, and it's just amazing. Amazing. And all the dressing rooms are also decorated with the photo exhibition pieces. The main piece was this, 4 of us sitting in the back seat of Alexis's Dodge Monaco. That was the main piece of the photo exhibition. It's a killer photo. It's a kind of a remake of a classic Finnish album cover. Here's some official sheets of us writing music at the rehearsal room. Also our old whiteboard that we fucked up and used a permanent marker on, so it became not a whiteboard anymore. It still has some markings from songwriting. The set lists we found in the cases of set, and you can read like Buenos Aires, 16th, and you know, all over the world. Some of them we found, we put them on this wall. And let's walk backwards, and and all this balcony area is so nice that when you take a sauna, you can go outside to, you know, chill for a little bit, depending on the Finnish weather. It's super nice to have these right outside of the saunas, these balconies. Genelec speakers, made in Finland, very important for us. Fan flags. And this is the women's sauna and the men's sauna. Maybe we shouldn't go in there with cameras right now. If there's customers in there, I do not know. I did not check. Let's kind of make our way back. Here's some cases from tour, drum cases, guitar cases. This is an old full rack that was Alexis's rack back in the day with his rack guitar gear. One of the barrels that we've used for shows, they had these cutouts for pyro, the flames and lights would shoot out of these. And it has this yellow paint job because it was last used, this example was last used on the I Worship Chaos tour. So we kind of repainted them. And here is one of Alexis's custom ESP shop guitars that he gifted to my brother. It's a long story, but that did happen. and here's a Pinky, legendary Alexis Pinky, his personal custom shop example. Very beautiful guitar and an amazing example to have on display at the bar. Gifts from Japan, all over, man. It's and we haven't had time to go through the full warehouse. We have still so much more stuff that we would like to display. I think we need to open more bars. What do you think? But some bass drum heads, so much stuff here. This duck used to be on center stage on top of Alexis' cabinet for some tours. It says 2017 on it. Our always friendly staff, this is Russell. Russell is here to serve you. And let me see, what else do we have here in the main room? These are parts of the, we custom made these aluminum risers for that one tour. I can't remember which one is it now. And these are parts of that stage structure, small part of that. The bar, the underside of the bar counter, you can see is that metal thingy, and that's a legendary system we built for, I think, one of our first Tuska shows. Does it show in this Alexi photo in the background? It was supposed to. The poster from a tour in Japan with Soilwork that has all of our autographs, randomly I found in my garage. I think it's one of the only bits here that has all of our autographs. I love that we've furnished the place with some second-hand furniture. So it kind of, because it was really difficult to turn this space. It was a brand new building with white walls and aluminum window frames, and we're like, how can we make this like a dive bar feel, like a Bodom Bar feel. But we did a great job, I think, by painting everything black and using secondhand furniture and stuff like that, and then just bringing so much stuff in here. It transformed into a real, kind of a metal bar feeling, which is really difficult to do in a brand new building space. It's, I'm not an interior architect, but you know what I mean. So thank you for joining us on this tour of Bodom Bar here in Espoo, Liittokumpu, Espoo. Very short and easy metro ride from downtown Helsinki. Please come visit us every time you're in town or in Finland. I'll see you at the bar.